When I was young, my aunt is an immunologist, and I remember my uncle wearing a jumper from Cambridge which had a diagram of a of a virus on it, and I just think that's just fascinated me. So from there, I always at that point wanted to do genetics and be in genetics, involved in genetics. Computers came about through, I think, more economic situations where when I left school to go to college, computers was the thing, and that was where everybody was going. My name is Brian Forde. I'm a member of the Beatson Lab in the School of Chemistry and Molecular Biosciences at UQ. We look at and analyse biological data. This is the first time a bacteria has been identified which is resistant to all commercially available antibiotics, which is obviously a very serious threat to health. Sequencing this bacteria, we were able to identify all the genes which contributed to this pan-resistance, and also identified how this resistance evolved within this bacteria. To identify resistance genes, we would compare our sequencing data against a database of resistance genes. It's a continuously updating database, so every time something novel or new is found, it's added to the database, and then we would screen all our data against this database and give us a starting point from which we can expand our investigation from there. So a hospital would supply us with bacteria which we would sequence. That data comes back as a digital data. We compare the bacteria to each other. We track how the bacteria have moved around the hospital, so we can show clinicians if a bacteria an infection has started in a particular patient and then moved out from there. We can also follow how resistance is evolving along with treatment, so we can track their treatment regimes and see how the bacteria are changing to respond to this treatment and become resistant. What gets me excited about my current work is I think it's got tangible results. So a lot of the research you do, there's no perceived benefit for a normal member of society, but with this there's actually a chance to I guess immediate change in how we approach our use to antibiotics, and that in turn has health benefits for society, but also shows people that why their tax dollars spent on research is actually worthwhile investment.